Hello, my dear friends. This is Minu Chandra Schoolast and English. Today, I am present before you to discuss an important topic on tense, that is, simple present. Before going to know the simple present, let us have a clear idea on the difference between tense and time. Tense is a verb form specific to a language and is used to express time. But time is universal, continuous, and it's never ending. We can classify the period of time into three parts. They are past, present, and future. The time at present is called the present time, and the time before now is the past time, and the time after now is the future. For convenience, the grammarians have classified the tenses into three, but actually there are only two tenses. So the three tenses are present tense, past tense, and future tense. And each tenses has been classified into four parts. They are indefinite, progressive, perfect, and perfect progressive. Present indefinite, present progressive, present perfect, and present perfect progressive. Similarly, past indefinite, past progressive, past perfect, and past perfect progressive. Similarly, future indefinite, future progressive, future perfect, and future perfect progressive. And here the indefinite can be called as also simple, simple present, simple past, or simple future. And the progressive, the name of the progressive is otherwise called as what? Continuous. So you can say past continuous, present continuous, and future continuous. Today's class mainly based on simple present. Let us know at what context and situation we do use simple present tense. We use simple present tense to express the universal truth or the general truth or the truth forever. Whenever you are going to express the customs, tradition, and rituals, all these expressions can be expressed in simple present. Whenever you are giving quotation of the authors or proverbs or sayings, when you are saying sayings, then you use simple present. And whenever you are giving running commentaries of sports or anything, then we use simple present. Newspaper editors also used simple present for writing the titles and subtitles of the news. Similarly, when you are going to express the fixed program or planned future, we use simple present. Similarly, habitual actions and repeateds are expressed in simple present. So, simple present has a lot of purposes. So, for these purposes, we use simple present. Let us know when we use simple present. This is the application part, and this is the main part. Because at what context you are using simple present. We use simple present in when you are going to express universal truth or general truth or facts. Honey is sweet. The taste of the honey is always sweet. Therefore, this is the general truth. So we use simple present in case of general truth. Now all the sentences are simple present. Milk is white. The color of milk is white. Wherever you go, the color of milk is white. So this speaks of the general truth. Similarly, oil floats on the surface, water surface, the surface of water. If you put oil on the surface of water, it floats. Therefore, it is also a general truth. Similarly, earth moves around the sun. We know very well that the earth moves around the sun all the time. Earth moves around the sun. So this is a universal truth. Your fish lives in water, also a universal truth. If you bring the fish out of water, then it will die. So this is a general truth. Or you can say universal truth also. Man is mortal. This is a universal truth. Man must die. Okay, so man is mortal. Our body is temporary. We are also temporary. One day we have to go. So the water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. This is also a general truth. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 2 plus 2 cannot be 5. So 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. This is also general truth. Sky is blue. The color of the sky is blue. It looks blue all the times. Therefore, this is also general truth. God is Almighty. So there is no powerful than God. So God is Almighty. God is omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient. We know it very well. All these are general truths and the universal truth. So we use simple present to express the universal truth and the general truth. All these sentences are in simple present. And the simple present can be used for expressing habitual action or repeated action. Let us go through the example. Mr. K.C. Panda always speaks truth. Here, Mr. K.C. Panda is the subject. Always is the adverb here. Speaks is the main verb. Okay. Truth is the complement, or here it's an object. Okay. So these are the sentences in simple present. You see, we use simple present to express habitual action or repeated action. Saroj gets up at 5 o'clock every morning. So this indicates the habits of Saroj getting up, okay, early in the morning. So I often visit Jagannath Dham Puri. This is also indicates the repeated action. I do exercise regularly. This is also a repeated action or can be a habitual expressions. So we use simple present to express habitual action or repeated action. Remember these words, these adverbs, the adverbs of time and adverbs of frequency when you are writing the simple present. If you find these words always, often, rarely, daily, seldom, frequently, especially, usually, regularly, every day, every time, every moment, every month, every year, in this way, all the time, sometimes, many a time, similarly, once, twice a year, once a year, twice a year, similarly, generally, occasionally, never, fewer, forever, constantly, on Sundays, on Mondays, on Tuesdays. So all, if you find all these words in any sentence, we should treat those sentences in simple present. And especially we use these adverbs for expressing what? Habitual action or repeated action. No doubt some of these adverbs are used in other tenses, but we are concerned with the simple present. We use simple present to express general facts that are true for time or permanent. You say Mr. Sham Sundar Mandal lives at Koligam. This shows that he lives at Koligam permanently. His permanent house or shelter is at Koligam. If Sivananda studies in class 1, for the whole year, Sivananda will study in class 1. Therefore, this is true for sometimes. And after passing what? Class 1, he will be promoted to class 2. So the general facts that are true for some time here. New Delhi is the capital of India. So at present the New Delhi is capital of India. The past also New Delhi was capital of India. And for some time being in future also New Delhi will be the capital of India. After that New Delhi may change. The capital of India may change to somewhere. So this speaks that the facts that are true for sometimes. We say cows eat grass. This is permanent. Because the food of cow is grass. So the cow likes grass very much. So this is permanent. When you are giving quotation of the reputed writers, the prolific writers, the great thinkers, we use simple present. Look at the example. Shakespeare says, life is but a walking shadow. You see, life is but a walking shadow. This is in simple present. Because this is a quotation of the author, we use simple present. Swami Shivananda says, do good and be good. Here, do good and be good is in simple present. And similarly, William Shakespeare say, all that glitters is not gold. the sentence structure in simple present. So when you are quoting some authors and quoting the sayings of some authors, we use in simple present. Similarly, we express the proverbs in simple present. For example, barking dogs seldom bite. This is a proverb. Empty vessels sound much. Tit for tat. So all these proverbs. So proverbs also can be expressed in simple present. We use simple present to express our customs, rituals, and traditions. For example, Hindus study Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is the tradition of the Hindus. This is the belief also. We can add the word belief here. So when you are expressing one's belief, so Hindu believes that Srimad Bhagavad Gita is the what scripture that is told by Lord Sri Krishna, the God itself. So Hindus study Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Muslims worship Allah. So Allah, they believe Allah is the only what? Almighty. Okay, that's why they worship Allah. This is their belief. Christians celebrate Christmas. This is their festivals. This is their customs. Okay, similarly, Sikhs go to Gurudwara for prayer. This is their traditions. The Sikhs generally go to the Gurudwara. Hindus go to temple. Christians go to church, and Muslims go to masjid. So these are the customs. So the people of Odisha wear dhoti. This is the custom also. People of Odisha wear dhotis. Hindu woman wears bangles. This is a ritual, or you can say credit customs, or you can say traditions. Okay, Hindu woman wears bangles. Similarly, Sikhs treat Guru as God. Sorry, as God is left here. Okay, this is also custom. So when you are expressing customs or rituals and traditions, we use simple present. We use simple present while describing a process. Take one bitter gourd, one small piece of ginger, some coriander and curry leaves. Chop the bitter gourd and garlic into pieces. Put all the ingredients into a grinder. Then add 1/2 glass of water and grind well. After that, drain the juice into a glass jar and add some honey and squeeze half of lemon. Your Ayurvedic bitter gourd juice is ready. Take twice a week and be healthy. You see, all these sentences are simple present. When you are describing a process, we use simple present. Similarly, when you are giving running commentary in sports, or tells the stories of films and play, or a series of events, or when you are giving demonstrations, we use simple present. Look at the example. Rakesh kicks the ball to Tejaswini. So this is the commentary. Tejaswini passes the ball to Tanmaya. This is a what commentary on sports. So he makes his way back to Rome and becomes a gladiator. This is also a commentary. So when you are giving a running commentary, we use simple present. Editor or the newspaper writers, they use what? The titles and subtitles in simple present. Look at the example. Here these are the titles, some of the titles of the newspaper. Prime Minister visits the cyclone hit areas of West Bengal and Odisha. So this is the newspaper title. Similarly, coronavirus outbreaks. Pune reports 8 more deaths. Toll rises to 280. So this is also what the newspaper titles. So when you are writing newspaper titles or subtitles, we use simple present. And the simple present is used for the future event of a fixed program. The future event of a fixed program or planned future action or settled. Earlier we have already discussed how the simple present can express the future actions. So means the future event of a fixed program. The program has already been taken. The decision has already been taken. In that case, we are using simple present. The football match starts at 5 o'clock. Here the football match is the subject. Starts the V1 at V1 form of the verb at 5 o'clock. This is the complement. So this sentence structure is simple present. And all this structure of the sentence are simple present. The football match starts at 5 o'clock means the decision has already been taken. So it's a fixed program. So when you are expressing the fixed program, we use simple present. Similarly, Konark Express arrives at Ichapuram station on time. So this is also a fixed program or okay fixed schedule. So our chief minister arrives at Srikakulam tomorrow. Tomorrow indicates the future time here, but the sentence is in simple present. So our chief minister arrives because the decision has already been taken and it is going to about to happen. Okay, therefore we use simple present. Let us know there are some words, those words only can be used in simple present. It cannot be used in present continuous. Let us go through these words. The words related to mental states that believe, know, realize, recognize, suppose, think, understand, imagine, guess, hope, remember, and forget. These are the words that are related to mental states. When you are using these words, we should not be used in present continuous. We should use in simple present. So the I believe God. This is our belief. So I believe God. We cannot say I am believing God. Similarly, I know you as a good leader. Imagine that you are an achiever. Okay. So these are I remember you, I remember this matter. We cannot say I am remembering this matter. So these words can be only used in simple present or any other tenses except continuous progressive. So in internal sensation, there are words want, like, love, hat, need, prefer, egg. These words are also used in simple present. So I want a pen. That we cannot say I am wanting a pen. These words cannot be used in present continuous. So want, like, love, hat, need, prefer, egg. These words are used in simple present or in other tenses also. Similarly, the words of appearance, they are appeared, seems, look like, seem, resemble. All these words are also can be used in simple present. So you see, Olivia seems rather tired today. Sandalwood smells fragrant. Okay, these are the words of appearances. Similarly, there are some words which come from the sense of perceptions. See, look, observe, smell, sneeze, taste, feel, enjoy, and hearing. All these words are used in simple present. So we enjoy our English class very much. We cannot say that we are enjoying our English class very well. You see, these words cannot be used in present continuous. These words only can be used in simple present or any other form of sentences. Similarly, verbs of possessions like have, own, possess, belong, contain, consist, possess, deserve. Okay, these are the verbs of possession. Suppose I have a pen. We can say I am having a pen. We can't say. Okay, because whenever you are using these as the verbs, no verbs we should use in simple present, but we cannot use these words in present continuous form. Okay, that is ing form. We cannot use in ing form. If you use it in form, this cannot be treated as verb. This cannot be a noun or gerund or what it may be. Okay, similarly, you see, I feel very hot now. You see, I prefer bitter to sweet. I love and respect my parents. I think Mr. Mukunda is honest. Think also. Similarly, I own a motor car, a motor bike. I own a bangla. I own a bangla. We cannot say I am owning a bangla. Suppose you possess a lot of wealth. You say you possess. You are possessing. We can't say. You can say I belong to India. I am an Indian. I belong to India. We cannot say I am belonging to India. So these words cannot be used in present progressive. These words only can be used in simple present. Okay. Similarly, there are some words like depend, cost, weigh, measure, and sound. All these words are used in simple present. I request you to encourage me posting your valuable suggestions for my further improvement. Please like my video, share my video, and give your valuable suggestions so that I can do more and more videos in future. Thanking you all for listening to me.